Not off tweets or lives, but because he really popped out. Some videos claim he kept a real list. Bodies tied to different sets, 600, O Block, and a few more. We not here to say what's fact and what's myth. This a documentary, not a courtroom. But what we can say is, back then on that side of Chicago, his name held weight. And nothing paints it clearer than a story that surfaced years later. That Trenches News sit down with Tay Capone. Story go like this. One day Scrapp slid on FBG Butta and a girl named Kira, upped it on them, allegedly. But the why, not what you think, wasn't no lick, wasn't just cause they was ops, it was about respect. They say Butta and them was taking credit for a body and Scrapp wasn't having that. He told them straight up, stop claiming my work. Out here, bodies get treated like buckets on a scoreboard.
Rest in peace to Lil Brian. That was my little homie, Lil Brian, when he started coming to that hood over there, like I was happy that he come to the hood because there's more people from the low end who know me. Like some of these little guys, they might not know me, but you know, Lil Brian know me, Duck them know me, Brick know me, Boss Trail, you know, all of them know me, so it was cool. But Lil Brian was like, he was one of a kind, man. He ain't want nobody claim his work or none of that. He was one of those, like for real. Like he was one of those, I had to stop him from upping on Butta and Jakira, like, you know what I'm talking about? He had a gun to them. You know, telling them stop claiming, you know, stop bragging about what she got killed for. Stop bragging about it. I did that. You hear me? Like for real, bro. I'm right there when he tell her that, and he on her side. So for all y'all with Jakira, man, she ain't no killer, bro, on everything. But Scrapp was a good basketball player, bro. The good thing about him, Scrapp could drop 30, 40 points. If he was here, he could have went to the NBA, man. On everything. He could have went to the NBA. I thought he was going to be in the NBA, and Rooga, I knew Rooga was going to be famous too. I said Rooga because Rooga could sing. That's his talent, singing.
And in Scrapp head, letting somebody add your points to their stats is disrespect. In that moment, it wasn't turf or politics, it was his name. Message was loud. If he did it, he wanted folks to know he did it. He'd even press people who wasn't direct ops, just to keep the record clean. That's enforcement past the usual reputation talk. It's one thing to push on your ops, it's another to check your own surroundings for clout off your stamp. It adds a layer to who Scrapp really was. Not just a stereotype, not just a killer, a hooper first, turned enforcer, locked on how his name read in the streets. Same time all this going on with MOB, 600 building a roster of their own. One of the main pieces, a teenager the whole world was about to hear, LA Capone, ACT third, 600's young stars, LA, Tay, and FN. MOB had older militants, and Scrapp was coming up fast. 600 had young stars of their own getting motion. Tay Capone breaks it down like this. Him, LA Capone, and MOBFN, like the Three Musketeers. That's wild when you think about it. A trio that would end up split on opposite sides of a deadly war. But early on, they moved like one unit. Not just names in songs or some internet clip. They were kids together for real. Tay says they had buzz early, before cameras cared. By 15, folks in the area already knew their names. Faces you recognized at school, on the block, at games, not off rap videos. Off the streets they shared every day. That's what gets lost when people only watch edits and compilations. This wasn't content, it was real life moving fast. These weren't characters built for clicks. They were teenagers, barely older than freshmen, already known in real life before the blogs, before 1 million views ever showed up. Tay tells a story that shows how serious 600 was moving then. Not just loud, but locked in on goals. He talks about LA Capone sliding on a MOB affiliate, JHE Mozzie, allegedly. The way Tay frames it, LA wasn't on some random spin. He had a mission in mind. He wanted to end his career.
The whole hood know me. No new niggas staying on the block, making go out trying to feed the same.
When you heard that he had been shot again?
Yeah, I had been shocked because I thought, like, you know, like I I wasn't even aware where the fuck he was at. Like I didn't even, when I heard he got shot and where and how, like when the shit finally started, like, the fuck, because like me in LA, like, the thing was, like, we kind of called each other about a lot of shit, especially shit that was unsure, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we didn't really know the total outcome of shit, like, I remember one time he had caught a case, and me, I was kind of in and out of the juvenile system, and him, like, as like far as just going to the Audi home, so when he fake called a little case shit, folks calling me, asking me what's gonna come with this and what's gonna, you know, like, shit like that, and I'm like, you know, just telling bro shit, like, so if he like unsure, like he went there without knowing what was really like up to the place and people over there, and if he would have called me, I would have told him, like, nah, let's not do it like that, or let's not go without this, or, you know, let's just like, let's be smarter, you know what I'm saying? And when I found it out, it was like, I was shocked, because I'm like, what the fuck was he even over there doing? What was going on? You know what I'm saying?
What happened after when you got the call about it?
I mean, when I got the call, he was still alive at this point. He wasn't pronounced dead. So when I got the call, I didn't even have a ride, so I tweeted Dirk, and I tried to like get the news. Like I thought he was gonna be able to come grab me. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't. I ended up getting in the car, getting traffic, and I went to go grab him. And I picked him up, and we went down there and shit, and you know. Basically, long story short, the doctors came out with the news, and they told me, and then it just got ugly from like that. That shit was wild as hell from that point on.
Yeah, Dirk was there at the hospital with you guys?
Yeah, it was me, Dirk, Twin, his mama, Gotti, a couple other motherfuckers and shit, his sisters, mama, all us there, and then they came. Y'all done told everybody. They told his immediate family to step closer to where they was at. But I was like, I didn't really want to hit, because I ain't gonna lie, like I just feel like every time I ever gotta hit something, it's between, the outcome can either be good or bad. Usually when it's me, it's usually bad. Like anything right there's some news about somebody else. If it's somebody I know, it's just gonna be bad. It's always the worst. You know what I'm saying? So I just stood up and I'm like, shit, if they say something bad, I'm gonna know, because I'm about to see the reactions. And so it's like, as soon as they open their mouth, it was like instant tears, hollering, all this and that. And I just knew, I'm like, damn, it's over. It's over. They killed him. We gone. I called Rondo and C-Day. I called Rondo. Rondo was somewhere else. C-Day and Buka was at my crib. I called Rondo first, then I called C-Day now. And they was like, they like, bro, what you mean? I'm like, bro, it's over. Like, he dead, bro. He dead. They just told us, bro, he out, you know? And it was really emotional. And I started crying on the phone and shit. Before them, C-Day just was like, what? Like, he really just went, he wouldn't understand, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Booker was in the background, and it was like, everybody just started rushing up there. People started popping up.
Should you be using this new?
Do you remember who was the first guys from 600 that you met, or would become 600?
First I hung with on 600 was DThang. On Steve McGee, nigga, DThang. I hung with DThang for like 7 months to almost a year before he died. So like 7 months, almost a year till he died, bro. No.
And that's Bite Down's brother?
No, that's Trigger, M-Thang, and Damo brother. I say like a year till he died. Like a year and 6 months till he died. I said the wrong shit. DThang was the first, because I ain't trust everybody. Steve the one made me hang over here with these niggas. I stayed on 51st and King Drive with the Young Money and the Matt Boys, and I hung around DJ and all them, the older niggas from Young Money. And Miko is my cousin. Miko Buchanan, he's locked up for LA murder. Like, on Steve, he's my big cousin.
A guy locked up for LA Capone's murder is your cousin?
Yes, Miko Buchanan, that's my big cousin. Love him, respect him to death. I was hurt. I was crushed when I heard that shit. And it f***ed me up. I stopped coming around. I stopped hanging. I stopped, like, when it comes to that type of shit, I feel like you don't care about my life. You did that shit, you risked your family getting, you know? So I fell back. I love my aunties, all that shit to death, but I feel like my cousins put me in a predicament where, what if these kill me because I'm like, you know? But I didn't care about that. It's family over everything, like, you know? But I still move how I move, gang. I love LA to death. That shit tatted on me 3 times on Steve. So I felt like fell out with family, all that shit because of shit like that. Like my cousin right now is Jovan Boyd, the cab driver that Rondo and C-Day locked up for. That's my blood cousin, Jovan Boyd. Like this shit don't nobody know, like real shit going on. Like
damn, okay, so I mean, when you got the news of who was being accused,
I was in jail.
Of it.
Crushed me.
Everything in the back, load 50 up. Can't like, won't like, keep 50 tucked. And everywhere we go, they remember us. In your block. Nigga, no old block gon' set it up. 300 more block gon' set it up. We ride with the windows up. I better never be covered though. I got a homie named Mac, he'll line you up. One false moon, boy, and the 9's up. Fuck all money that we climbing up. She wanna fuck me, you know I'm trying to. Give me top, I smash her up for Lil Steve, DThang, we climbing out.
Let's shot up with the pole. Jason, that's up, and you know I can't fold. 600 from a nigga D-Rose. All these hoes kinda getting too old. I ain't playing no lover games, no lover games. Niggas get smoked.
G. Ain't nobody in Dunbar help LA not once. That was going to school, LA ain't used to help him fight. Boy, on Steve, 600 niggas didn't help LA fight. No, wasn't getting busy. On Steve, LA was getting up there, getting caught, getting his ass spanked, and on BD, that was all that was coming from that, bro. Until Vaughn did something about it. On BD, Vaughn, a nigga from the WIC had to be like, oh yeah, we up there, folks, on BD, and then we started going up there, folks. But I'm all the way in Joliet. I'm not going to school with y'all every day to be like, hey, Vaughn, come on, we finna clap at they ass, folks. I'm in Joliet. V-Roy is here. So V-Roy is taking that shit in his hands, but ain't no 600 help him do nothing. Ain't no 600 get on that night. When Vaughn got on that, 600 was on that, but a lot of wasn't on that before folks got on that and when it did something about it.
You met him, then you got booked, he had coached around though, like, well, they got, you know, they got Jim, Buka eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like
they all was like around like in 2013. I was locked up. I was booked the whole 2013. I got booked like October 2012. So the whole like 9 LA, all that shit. I was locked up for that shit. I ain't get to see none of that shit. I was mad as hell. I heard about all that shit. Folks in my head turn.
Damn, so you ain't get to see LA Wave? You was booked?
Nope, I was booked.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy.
I was out when he recorded Murders though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The day he recorded Murders, I was in the studio.
What was your relationship with him though? Like, cause he original 600 too. He over there when you was like y'all started that shit. He a shorty, like y'all cuffed him up, like.
Yeah, like back then, I ain't gonna lie, like I was the like muscle of the hood, like. And one day I came home and I seen LA. I'm like, I grabbed, like, bro, who the f is you, boy? I'm like, C-Day, who is this, boy? C-Day walk past her. Like, boy, that's Buka, man. I walk him over there to Buka and Buka, I'm like, Buka, he good, gang. He like, yeah. I'm like, who is this? He like, this LA. We one of the guys from, damn, what's that BD hood, Newtown.
Newtown.
Yeah. He like, he BD from Newtown, gang. He good, gang. I'm like, yo, word. So Buka brought LA to the hood. Like, so like ever since then, like, we was locked in.
Yeah, for sure. A little shorty then, about 12 or something, 13, how old was he?
He was going to Dunbar at the time, so.
Middle school, that's high school.
And they probably like, what?
That's personal, that's targeted, not just catch whoever outside. This is where music, the neighborhood, and the war collide. Once drill took off, these same names started landing in lyrics. Old block issues got broadcast to the world. But before the cameras, these were real situations, real risk, all in a tight circle of blocks where 600 and MOB crossed paths daily. And Tay says, even if 600 moved reckless sometimes, there was still strategy behind it. Emotional, quick to crash out, but not stupid. After certain moves, they'd disappear for a minute, slide to the low end, post up on 400 East for a week. Thunder and lightning, Tay calls it, hit hard, then vanish, before the storm swings back.